pose or balasana. So take your knees wide apart and send your hips back to your heels. If you're not able to bring your hips all the way back to your heels, you can take a small pillow or rolled up blanket and just place it behind your knees so you can send your hips back. And just allow your chest to fold towards your thighs. You can rest your arms out in front of you or by your side. And once you find that comfortable position in your balasana, your child's pose, just come to your breath. Just observe the natural flow of your breath in and out through your nose. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Maybe you notice that your eyes will naturally close as you observe the natural rhythm of your breath in and out through your nose. When we observe our natural breath, when we turn our attention to our breath, we're actually turning our attention to the present moment. So often our mind takes us other than where we are right now in this moment. It'll take us to the past or the future. We'll have thoughts that come to our mind that take us somewhere other than where we actually are. So by turning our attention to our breath, we can really be here in the now. So notice the rhythm of your breath and also notice how you're feeling in your body. Notice if you're holding any tension or tightness anywhere, if you're feeling aches or pains in certain areas of your body. And this is not to place judgment or to have any expectations of what you should be feeling. You're just making observations. On your next inhale, take a long, deep breath in through your nose. And as you do that, shift all the way forward. Deep breath in as you lengthen long onto your mat, stretching your legs out behind you. You can have a slight bend in your elbows, or you can even place your forearms on the floor if you need to. So whatever position you want the hands to be in for now, that's fine. Just lengthen and open up the front of your body. And as you breathe out a long, deep breath, send your hips back to your heels. So you empty all of your air out as your hips come back. Take this again, a deep breath in through your nose, filling all the way up belly, rib cage, and chest as you shift forward. Lift your heart, lift your chin. Exhale, long, slow, deep breath out as you send your hips back. And take this a few times as you inhale, coming forward, and as you exhale, shift back, about 4 to 6 seconds on each inhale and each exhale. And as you're moving with your breath, notice what you're feeling in your body. Start to find a rhythm with your breath and your movement. Long, slow, deep breathing. This next time as you shift forward, press into your hands. See if you can lengthen the arms all the way. Lift your chest. As you exhale, tuck your toes under and send your hips up and back. So as your hips come to the sky, press your heels towards the floor. It's okay if they don't touch the mat. That's all right. Just listen to your body. And as you root your heels down, you feel the stretch through the backs of your legs into your hamstrings and your calf muscles, pressing your chest towards your thighs. Keep with your long, deep breath and just begin to pedal the feet back and forth, bending one knee and straightening the opposite leg side to side. Moving slowly and intentionally and mindfully with each breath. And on your next inhale, raise your heels all the way up. Come onto your tippy toes. Feel that stretch in the bottoms of your feet. As you exhale, slowly walk your feet up to your hands to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen your spine. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, fold chest to thighs. Tuck your chin. Give yourself a hug, squeezing your chest in. Inhale, root down through your feet and slowly rise to standing. Reach your arms over your head. Take a little back bend at the top. Look up. And exhale all the way down. Reach to your toes like a waterfall as you come forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Activate your upper back. Exhale, step your left foot back. As you step your left foot, thigh and hip flexors, you open up through your front body. And as you exhale, send your hips back to your heel. And you can come halfway back, just straightening that right leg, leaning your chest towards your right thigh. Or you may feel like you want to come all the way back to sit on your left heel. Just go wherever your body allows you to go. Find the stretch through your right hamstring in this half split. And with your next inhale, walk your hands forward. Tuck your left toes under and lift your left knee off the mat, or you can keep it down, it's up to you. Left hand stays on the floor as you raise your right arm to the sky. Taking a twist in dragonfly. Exhale, release your right hand down and step your left foot back up to meet your right. Inhale a deep breath as you lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Place your hands to the mat and step your right foot back. As your right foot steps back, lower down your right knee. Top of your right foot flat. And walk your hands up on top of your left thigh. Sending your hips forward into this low crescent lunge on your right side. Exhale, send your hips back. Straightening your left leg, again coming halfway. Or you can send the hips all the way back to meet that heel and fold in your half split. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Tuck your right toes under and lift your right knee off the mat. Keeping your right hand down, take a twist. Left arm reaches up. Open up your shoulder. Lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, release your left hand and step your right foot back up to meet your left. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise all the way to standing. Reach your arms over your head. Take another big back bend. Exhale all the way down like a waterfall. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot steps back. Lower your left knee. Inhale, send your hips forward, walk the hands up. You can keep them on the thigh or you might reach them up towards the sky this time in that low lunge. Exhale, send your hips back. Come into your half split, halfway, or maybe fully bringing the hips all the way back. Inhale, dragonfly twist. Walking the hands forward, lift your left knee off and take that twist as you reach up. Open and lengthen. Exhale, right hand comes down. This time, rooted to the right foot and maybe lift that left foot off the floor. So we're challenging our balance a little bit here with the standing split. Feel the chest towards your thigh, getting a deeper stretch there. Exhale, release your left foot beside your right. We'll take it one more time on this opposite side. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands come down. Step your right foot back. Lower your right knee. Inhale, walk the hands up and reach up. Come into that low crescent lunge. Exhale, send your hips back, halfway or all the way. Your choice. Listen to your body. Inhale forward, dragonfly. Tuck the right toes and then reach up towards the sky. Open your left shoulder. Exhale your left hand down. As you tip forward like a seesaw, that right foot just pops up. Come into your variation of standing split. You can bring your hands to the mat here. Maybe you want to try and grab that ankle. Lengthen your right toes to the sky. Chest towards your left thigh. Exhale, release your right foot beside your left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release your hands. Step both feet back to downward facing dog. Press your heels towards the floor, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, gently lower your knees down to the mat. Untuck your toes. And exhale, send your hips back to your heels, back into our child's pose, our balasana that we started with. Notice your breath. And slowly rise up to seated. Drop your hips to one side, bring your legs around in front of you. Touch the soles of your feet together. You can wrap your hands around your ankles or your feet. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, draw your chest towards your feet. And you can tuck your chin here. Allow your head to fall. Finding this butterfly pose. Deep stretch for those inner thighs and hips. Long, deep breaths. Take a few breaths here. Notice if you're holding any tension in your face, relax your jaw and your eyes. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, slowly rise back up to seated. Draw your knees together and come to lie down on your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Take both of your knees and lower them to your left side, opening your right arm out to the right and turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Then inhale, draw your knees to center. Exhale to the other side, knees to the right, chin to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, stretch your legs out long on your mat, resting your arms beside you. Notice if your eyes are opened or closed. Being able to close your eyes is one of the first signs of relaxation. And turn your attention to your natural breath, just coming back to that calm breath that you started with. Watching your breath as it rises and passes away with each inhale and with each exhale. You may notice thoughts coming into your mind. It's natural for your mind to wander. Know that you're not trying to stop your thoughts. Just observe when your mind has wandered away and simply turn your attention back to your breath. Keep working like this. Keep working to observe the present moment as it is, not as you wish it to be. As you stay connected to the present moment, John will now guide us. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Samantha. That was amazing. Someday my downward dog will look something like yours does, but not anytime this year. All right, everybody, stay in this relaxed place. I'm going to go through a couple of things real quick. If this is your first time joining us, or this is your first time engaging in any kind of breath work, there are a few things I want to go over with you very quickly before we begin. And I encourage you to stay relaxed and just listen to what I have to say. So, first and foremost, as we covered at the beginning of the video, if you suffer from epilepsy or you feel as if you might be pregnant, the breathing exercises that we're about to do are not appropriate for you. Please do not engage in them, but rather contact me via chat after this meeting, and I'll be happy to share with you things that would be of great benefit to you without putting yourself at risk. That said, I'd like everyone to take their left hand and place it on their abdomen. Take the right hand and place it on your chest. What we're going to attempt to do here today is to bring in more oxygen and release more carbon dioxide than we have ever done. And in so doing, we're going to tap into this parasympathetic, this rest and relaxation state, and build on the relaxation that Samantha has helped us to achieve. So what I want you to do is to breathe in through your nose first, into your abdomen. Fill it up like a balloon, fully into your abdomen, until it can't possibly hold any more space and you actually feel the muscles straining. And when you reach that point, I then want you to go to your mouth, and I want you to fill up your chest so you feel your hand rise. And lastly, if you can imagine this, I want you to take that last little sip of air and imagine, if you will, it going into your head, suffusing all of your tissue with oxygen. And when you reach that point, simply let it go. And let the chest return to a neutral position. So once again, it's into the belly, all together, until you can't hold anymore, and then with the mouth, the chest. And last sip into the head, and let it go. There's no pause at the top, and I don't need you to blow all that breath out. Just let that chest return to neutral. Now, I'd like you to do a couple of those breaths exactly as I've described them to you on your own, while I describe to you some of the sensations that you might feel while we're doing these exercises. And then I'm going to guide you on a couple of breath sessions, and then I'm going to turn this over to Chuck, who's going to take us very deep indeed. So as you're breathing into the belly and into the chest and even into the head, you should know that your hands and feet may get a little cold. If you have a small blanket nearby, it wouldn't be bad to cover yourself up as we go along in these exercises. You may feel your hands shake or your feet shake a little bit. You may feel euphoric. You may feel the need to cry. You may feel the need to laugh. All of those things are perfectly natural. It's all okay. Guys, what's most important for you to understand before we kick off is that there is nothing bad that can happen here. This is a completely safe space, and if you begin to feel uncomfortable with any sensation that you're feeling, the only thing you need to do is slow your breathing down. That's what you're going to hear this entire session being about, slow breathing. And if slowing the breathing down does not help relieve the symptoms that you're feeling, simply stop the exercise and pick us up in the next round. All of that said, let's begin. I'm going to describe what we're doing, and we're going to do it. Left hand on the belly, right hand on the chest, fully in through the nose. Fill up that belly, into the chest, into the head, and let it go. And again, belly, chest, head, and let it go. Don't worry, no one's looking at the video. No one's worried the fact that your belly is looking big. Don't pay any attention to that. Fill up that belly like a balloon. Belly, and chest, and head, and let it go. And belly, chest, head, and let it go. So we're breathing into the belly with our nose, breathing into the chest with our mouth. Last sip into the head, and returning to a neutral lung position. We're going to do 20 more like this. Keep going on your own while I talk. 20 more breaths just like this. And at the end of these 20 breaths, I'm going to tell you to take a full breath in. I'm going to tell you to let it out. And then I'm just going to tell you to stop. Stop breathing. And we're going to sit there for about a minute in what's called this retention phase with no air in the lungs. And you're going to be amazed to find how deeply you can go while holding your breath. And at the end of that minute or so, I'll tell you all together fully in. We'll take a deep breath in and we'll hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. That's one round. Here we go. 19, fully in, belly, chest, head, let it go. Belly and chest, head, let it go. Belly into the nose, chest into the mouth, into the head, let it go. And 15 more. 14. 12. Fully in. Let it go. You might want to take and place your hands above your abdomen at the root, at the base of your core, and bring your hands up to your throat as you bring that inhale in, imagining this whole thing happening like a wave. There's no start, there's no stop, it's continual. Fully in, and then back down, fully out. 10 more like this. You're probably feeling lightheaded. Your hands and feet are probably tingling. It's all okay. These last 8 on your exhales. Give an audible exhale. And on the exhale, let your shoulders relax. Fully in. And let it go. Fully in, belly and chest, and even into the head, and let it go. 5 more. And 4 more. Each exhalation louder and more full. Complete commitment on the just let it all go. 3. 2. Last one. Fully give it. Completely commit. In, belly, chest, head. Let it go. And with no air in the lungs, stop and simply relax. And hold your breath. And as Wim says, witness the power of your breath. Saturation. We've drastically decreased the amount of carbon dioxide stored in the blood, and we've slightly changed our blood chemistry, only temporarily, but it's allowing us to get into this deep parasympathetic state, this deep relaxation state. Let the mind free, let it wander, let it go. Free in the body, loose in the mind. Overall easy. And believe it or not, there's our minute. All together, fully in, belly, chest, head, and keep it. Hold. second round. Fully in, belly through the nose. Chest, head, let it go. Belly through the nose, fill it up, fill up the abdomen. Chest, and even a little bit into the head if you can imagine that. Let it go. Returning to a neutral chest position, not forcing. Never force. There's never a need to force. Belly, chest, head like a wave, let it go. And in. And out. If you are more comfortable simply breathing through your mouth, breathe through your mouth. If you're more comfortable breathing through your nose, breathe through your nose. It's all about finding what works best for you. And in. And out. If you are lying prone with your body, your knees flat on the ground, you might try hiking your feet towards your butt with your knees up in the air, your feet flat on the ground. Gives you more access into your abdomen, creates a larger space to inhale into, straightens out the bottom of your core, rotates your pelvis forward and lets you breathe easier. Fully in, and let it go. 20 more. 19, nice and slow, but don't cheat. Belly, chest, and head. Let it go. And belly, and chest, and head, and let it go. Like a wave. And let it go. In. Let it go. And in. And let it go. And 10 more. Let each breath as we take our 10, let it go. Be deeper than the last. Let it go. It may not even be entirely comfortable. We're working our intercostal muscles in our rib cage. We're stretching our abdomen. We're pushing down with our diaphragm muscle in ways that we don't do in daily breathing. In. And let it go. Maybe causing some fatigue. That's good. That's good. Embrace it. Breathe deeper. You are in control. 5 more. Let it go audibly. 4 more. Last 3. Wave breathing. 2. And with this last breath fully in, you let him go. And you stop and relax with no air in the lungs, and just relax. You may see lights behind your eyes. You may twitch. You may feel an urge to laugh or to cry. It's all okay. It's all normal. What was your week like? Has it been a good week? Has it been a bad week? Let the quality of it go as you relax and you deepen into this still space. And as we go just a little deeper, I would encourage you to envision what you would like the remainder of this week to be like. Set an intention for what tomorrow will be like. Tomorrow I will, or tomorrow I will not. Hold that in your mind as we go deep, as we float in this empty space. And as we take our big recovery recovery breath in together. Hold that intention in your mind. This week I will. Fully in and hold. And let it go. One more time. Fully in. Let it go. And in and release. Fully into the abdomen. Fill it up. Push down with your diaphragm. Fully into the chest. Feeling the chest rise. Feeling the ribs expand. The tip of the ribs, the floating ribs curving up. And even into the chest. And then returning to a neutral chest position. Fully in. Let it go. Breathing in our intention for the rest of the week. Releasing the stress of those things that are past. Fully in. And let it go. And belly. Chest. Head. Let it go. 20 more. In. And let it go. Wave breathing. In. Out. The two are the same thing, the in and the out. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Let's slow the breathing down even more. Make that breath take twice as long to inhale. Fully in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale on an 8 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Line up your breathing so it matches the rhythm of 8 count. 2, 3, 4, in, 6, 7, 8, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 more like this. Breathe in your intention. This week I will. Tomorrow I will. Tomorrow I will not. And release the week that has passed. This thing, this argument, this stress, and let it go. And 4 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2. In. Let it go. Last breath, fully in. Let it go. And stop. And hold. And relax.
everybody. While you're in that relaxed state, get your mind to relax even more. We're going to really shift that body down. And we're going to do something that was told to me is called a deregulation breath. And no matter how stressed out you are, or how much your mind is babbling at you, we're going to get it to quiet itself right now. It's a nice and simple exercise. I'd like you to only breathe in through your nose, those nice deep diaphragmatic breaths John was doing. We're going to be inhaling for a count of 4, and we're going to be exhaling for a count of 4, and we're going to do that 4 times. Every 4 breaths, we're going to increase the exhale by 4. The next set will be 8, the next set after that will be 12, up to 16, and maybe we'll even get to 20. We'll see how it goes. If you need to breathe in before the count's done, that's okay. Just try and keep your breath nice, calm, and steady. And I'd like you to focus on the number. Let's take a nice deep breath in and relax. Let your breath return to a normal state to recover from the retention. And now slowly bring the breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right out. 2, 3, 4. Fully in. 2, 3, 4. Out nice and steady. 2, 3, 4. Fully in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Get used to this rhythm. Fully in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. We're going to 8. As you breathe in, fill up that belly, up to the chest and head. 3, 4. Exhale nice and slow through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back in again. 2, 3, 4. Exhale nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and steady in. 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. And if you'd like to hum on the exhale, it might give you a little bit of a benefit to holding that exhale a little longer. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to really extend that exhale this time. Everybody nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, nice, steady exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Deeply in. 2, 3, 4, nice and steady out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fully in, all the way up to the top. Fill up the ribs, up to the head, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice and full lungs back in. 2, 3, 4. Last of the 12. Let's make it count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fully in. And if you need to take a break during this time, it's okay. Please listen to your body. This exhale is a little longer. We're going 16. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Fill that body up with air. 2, fill it all the way up to the top of the lungs. 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All the way in, fill all the way up, belly, chest, into the head, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Last one, fully in, all the way to the top. Fill the belly, fill the lungs, all the way up to the head, and exhale nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just with your nose, let your inhales come and go. Let your body relax. Let the breath return to normal. Relax your toes, your ankles, your knees, hips and shoulders. We are our body's pilot and not its passenger. Feel the breath come and go. See if you can't make yourself aware of your heartbeat. Let any lingering tension in your body just release with every exhale. Try and keep the breath in and out through the nose. And just relax. With each breath, I want you to try to breathe in for 4, out for 6, and I want us to hold for a second at the end of every exhale. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Just relax into that space. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Anytime you're stressed, you have a little anxiety, it's okay to take a moment and bring yourself back to your breath. In, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a short, small little breath hold will help ease that tension, calm the world a little bit, and give you that extra second of control you need. Now let your breathing return to normal, and be aware of the effect you can have on your body with 3 focused breaths. Nice and relaxed. And now I think I'll be turning it over to Samantha to help wrap this up and to get your bodies in just the perfect, nice, calm, relaxed state. Thank you all for your time and attention. Thanks for letting me be a part of this.
Notice how you're feeling in your body. Notice any sensations of heaviness or lightness. And very slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Turn your head from side to side. Draw your knees to your chest and rock from side to side on your back. And gently roll over onto one side and rest there for a few moments. Coming into a fetal position, this posture symbolizes letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Coming out of the old and into the new. And whenever you're ready, rise to a seated position on your mat. And you can relax your hands in your lap or underneath your heart. And we'll close with a metta meditation. Metta means loving kindness. So just going over this practice, this time that you've given to yourself, reflecting on it and observing any positive energy that came out of it, any positive thoughts, anything good that came out of this practice this evening. And whenever we experience these positive thoughts and positive energy, we want to share it and send it out. So take that time now to send out that positive energy of loving kindness, of compassion, of peace, of happiness, of tranquility, of goodwill. Send it out towards all beings. If you know someone in particular who needs some good energy right now, you could think of them. Think of sharing this positive energy and positive thoughts with them, or with a group of people, or with the universe as a whole. Take the next few moments sending out loving kindness and compassion. May all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings be peaceful. And may all beings be free. And then send that same loving kindness and compassion inward towards yourself. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free. The light and the teacher in me honors and bows to the light and the teacher in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Samantha. That was an amazing session, guys. Chuck McGee, thank you very much. Samantha, thank you. A couple of quick pieces of business before we close, my friends. First and most importantly, the breathing methods that we've gone over today are not appropriate for you to use while you are doing anything else other than lying on the ground or in your bed or any place else you would be comfortable taking a nap. You do not want to do these exercises while you are driving a car. You do not want to do these exercises while sitting in deep water, or you may be the one that ruins Christmas for your family this year. Seriously. You can go into a fugue state momentarily, and if you are not lying down when that happens, you could injure yourself. So please, please, please be very careful as you practice these things. Second of all, a couple of pieces of business. My name is John Patterson. I am the owner of Breathworks. We are a wellness company in Houston, Texas, and if you had enjoyed today's session, I hope you will come on to our Facebook page, which you can find on Facebook at John the Ice Guy or Breathworks, and leave us a review saying how much you liked what you saw and leaving us some suggestions of how we can make it better. Chuck, do we have some way of following you? Do you have a presence online that you'd like to get out there?
I have a Monday night breathwork session that I do for free. You can find it through the San Francisco or Sacramento Wim Hof Method meetups. There's no charge for anything. And my webpage is icevikingbreathworks.com. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I had an excellent time.
Thank you, Chuck. Samantha, how can we find out more about you?
I'm on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all the socials. And
all of the stuff.
yeah, just look me up. My name's Samantha Walker, like Walker, Texas Ranger. And yeah, and I have a YouTube channel with some videos that I put up of the live stuff that I do. I post my live classes that I'm doing right now through Zoom and Facebook on my Facebook page every week, so you can check out that schedule. And I'd love
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And I will be sending all of you an email this evening with this information as well. If you want to learn more about us or the Wim Hof method in general, you can go to wimhofmethod.com. Do take a look in your junk mail folder if you haven't received an email from me by this time tomorrow. Sometimes, for whatever reason, my company email goes to junk, which, you know, is exactly what you want. So all of that said, once again, thank you so much for being with us this evening, and I'd like to close with this blessing. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. Namaste, my friends.
Namaste.
Have a great night, guys.
Thank you.